Well, everyone, welcome to what will be our last devotional for a while. As many of you know, I'm retiring next month, and I'm in the process at the moment of packing up, getting prepared to move house. So I'm going to take a break from doing the morning devotionals and maybe pick it up again in the autumn. We're going to finish our daily devotions by reflecting on some phrases from and also the closing section of Psalm 49. The first of the phrases that I want us to just ponder is found in verse 14. It's a very interesting phrase. It reads as follows in the ESV: Death shall be their shepherd. The original can also be translated, Death pastures them. It's a very striking, a very shocking, and indeed, in some ways, a very contrasting statement. Think about it. Death shall be their shepherd. Now, contrast that statement with what is probably one of the most well-known and one of the most precious statements in the book of Psalms. We find in Psalm 23 and verse 1, the Lord is my shepherd. Death shall be their shepherd, but the Lord is my shepherd. Picture in your mind's eye what the psalmist says here in Psalm 49. He sees death going before and leading all these sheep to whom he's referring, just as a shepherd goes before the flock that he's leading. Sheep follow the shepherd. But in the case of the wicked, those of whom the psalmist is speaking, the ungodly, worldly person who are fully this world minded, their shepherd leads them to death. He brings them to pastures that in many ways promise much, but in the end, those pastures don't satisfy. They're always wanting more. And not only that, they are finally brought to the place for which they are appointed, the place of death. Look around you today, folks, and see how many people are being shepherded through life by death. Look at how many are following in the footsteps of this callous, cruel shepherd. Thank God that that is not true of us who are Christians. The Lord is our shepherd. The pathway along which the Lord is leading us is not the pathway of death, but the pathway of life. We can say, as verse 15 says here, God will ransom my soul from the grave, or from the power of Sheol, for he will receive me. And so, as you move into the last section of the psalm, from verse 16 to the end, the writer encourages his readers not to lose heart, not to fear, not to look at things as they seem now. He says, "Be not afraid, therefore, if a man becomes rich, when the glory of his house increases, for he will not take anything with him when he dies." How people need to remember that. How we need to remember that. He will not take anything with him when he dies. His glory will not go down after him. You've probably heard about the multimillionaire who died, and someone at the funeral was heard to ask I wonder how much he left. And someone very wisely answered, he left every single penny. How foolish then to live the things of this world which are passing away. How wise and how blessed to enjoy the things of this world now, certainly, nothing wrong with that. But whilst enjoying the things of this world, we are living for the things of the world to come. May God bless these thoughts to our hearts, and may you be blessed in the weeks and months that lie ahead. Lynn and I would appreciate your prayers as we begin a new chapter of our lives at the end of May when I retire. May God bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift up the light of his countenance upon you and give you peace.